Hello students, hope you all are safe. Now today I am going to discuss about a cell cycle from second paper unit 7. So what is cell cycle? This is a cell and this is nucleus. So as we all know that inside the nucleus the semi-liquid substance is known as nucleoplasm. And outside the nucleus the semi-liquid substance is known as cytoplasm. And during the growth of the cell, a state of equilibrium between the cytoplasm and the nucleoplasm is maintained and a cell remains undivided until this equilibrium is maintained. So after attaining a certain stage or certain size, this equilibrium is disturbed and a cell starts to divide. So the growth of a cell and its division involves a series of events which constitute the life cycle of a cell, and this is known as cell cycle. Now, cell cycle is divided into 5 phases. Number 1, Z1 phase or growth phase 1. Number 2, S phase or synthetic phase. Number 3, Z2 phase or growth phase 2. Number 4, M phase or mitotic phase. And number 5, Z0 phase or resting phase. And now you see here, this is Z1 phase, S phase, Z2 phase, M phase, and this is Z0 phase. And you always remember that Z1 phase, S phase, and Z2 phase, these 3 phases are together known as interphase. During the Z1 phase, it consists of all the biosynthetic events for the general growth of the cell and the substances essential for the synthesis of DNA is synthesized in Z1 phase. And Z1 phase continues for 10 hours and it is followed by S phase or synthetic phase. And during the synthetic phase, all the DNA materials become doubled in this phase. So S phase continues for 8 hours and it is followed by Z2 phase, and during the Z2 phase consists of synthesis of all the cellular organelles like mitochondria, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome. All the cellular organelles become double in the Z2 phase, and Z2 phase continues 5 hours. Z2 phase is followed by M phase or mitotic phase, which continues for 1 hour. And in mitotic phase, the nucleus divides into 2 nuclei, which is known as karyokinesis, and karyokinesis is followed by cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is the division of cytoplasm, and finally the cell is divided into 2 daughter cells. So some cells, not all cells, some cells enter a resting phase which is known as Z0 phase, and during the Z0 phase the cells are not so much active for division, and therefore Z0 phase is also known as resting phase. So Z1 phase is also known as pre-DNA synthetic phase, because in this phase all the essential materials, all the essential substance for the synthesis of DNA has been synthesized here. And S phase is also known as synthetic phase because all the DNA materials become doubled in this phase, and Z2 phase is also known as post-DNA phase because it occurs after synthetic phase. Okay, so this is all about the cell cycle. Okay, follow? Thank you.